How to build a progressive hose pack. Start by obtaining the needed supplies. 1 True North Wildland hose pack, 2 100-foot sections of 1.5-inch Wildland hose, 1 100-foot section of 1-inch Wildland hose, 1 water thief or inline tee, and 1 1-inch Wildland nozzle. Begin building the hose pack by individually rolling the 1.5-inch 100-foot sections of hose into 2 separate donut rolls. Further complete this preparation by rolling the 100-foot 1-inch hose section into a donut roll as well. Utilizing the stationary hose roller, roll hoses neatly and tight, leaving out any room for air. To remove the hose, gently twist the hose in the opposite direction of the hose roller and remove it from the pegs. Twist on an inline tee to the first section of 1.5-inch hose. The male end of the hose should be positioned on the inside of the hose to protect the firefighter from injury. Prepare the hose for placement into the pack by securing loose couplings to the donut roll. Place the rolled hose into the first section of the hose pack. Hose packs are color coordinated to assist firefighters with building and deploying. During the building process, one single 1.5-inch 100-foot section of hose is placed inside the yellow section. Secure the hose into the pack by pulling the yellow side wing straps in an opposite outward direction. Force should be applied parallel to and away from the pack. Next, secure the yellow webbing located in the center of the pack by running the loose end through the cam lock buckle. Prepare a 100-foot section of 1-inch hose by attaching a nozzle to the male end and tucking it into the rolled hose. Stack another section of 1.5-inch hose directly on top of the 1-inch hose previously placed. Secure the hose into the pack by pulling the blue side wing straps in an opposite outward direction. Force should be applied parallel to and away from the pack. Next, secure the blue webbing located in the center of the pack by running the loose end through the cam lock buckle. Your pack is now ready for deployment. Begin your initial attack of any wildland fire by utilizing one of the pre-connected crosslays on the engine. When your pre-connected hose is fully extended and flaked out, call for water. Start your fire suppression activity once water reaches your nozzle. When your hose line becomes fully extended, request that your engineer shut down the pressure to your hose line. Attempting to clamp double jacket structure hose with any type of hose clamp will result in damage to the equipment. When the engineer shuts down your line, bleed the pressure and remove the nozzle. Drop the first section of stored hose in your hose pack by smoothly pulling the blue ripcord located near your left shoulder. The jumping motion will aid the hose in falling from the pack. Apply an inline tee between your pre-connected initial attack hose line and the wildland hose you're about to add. Attach a 1-inch hose to the inline tee for future use. The installation of inline tees and 1-inch hose provides excellent lateral protection for future flare-ups. It is not necessary to flake out the 1-inch hose until it is used. Flake out your 100-foot section of 1.5-inch hose and then apply it to the inline tee. Apply a forestry type nozzle to your hose to ensure minimal amounts of water are used. Task Force tip nozzles should only be used during initial attack or when water consumption is not an issue. Once a new hose section has been successfully added to your hose lay, radio to your engineer to repressurize your attack line. From this point forward, it should not be necessary for your engineer to shut down your attack line unless you encounter a hose failure. Never progress towards a fire unless your line is charged with water. As you continue to advance your hose line, prepare to deploy the second section of 1.5-inch hose in your pack. To deploy this hose, pull smoothly on the yellow ripcord located near your right shoulder. Flake out this hose behind you by unrolling it using the bowling method. Utilizing a clamp device or a hose strangler, apply the clamp to the hose line to stop a free flow of water. Remove the nozzle and attach a section of 1.5-inch hose. Once your second section of hose has been attached to your attack line, remove the clamp from the hose, allowing the free flow of water. Be prepared to request an increase in pressure from your pumping engine as you add hose to your attack line. Approximately 10 pounds per square inch is lost per 100 feet of 1.5-inch hose used.